Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very interesting conversation for you guys, and I'll be having this conversation with a friend who's a Chicago-based Nigerian photographer. Without further ado, let us meet our guest. Hi Sheyi.
Hi.
Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Sheyi, official Seymour, portrait and wedding photographer based in Chicago.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please spill the tea and tell us what got you into photography? Was it love at first click or how did you start?
Photography started off as an hustle.
Okay.
I used to make clothes back in the day, and I take pictures of my clothes, and people liked the pictures.
Okay.
And then I was in school. I had an internship. It's a long story. It's all intertwined. I had an internship with this great company, different. And then I'll take pictures for them because they had a camera.
Okay.
And I started taking pictures like that because it was an also. So
okay,
that's the whole shebang before I traveled abroad, and now I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Not long.
Okay, so now you're based in the US, right? How long have you been capturing movements in the US? And what's the experience like?
I'll say 6 professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say 6 years, and it's been amazing. It's been great. Beautiful ups and downs.
Okay.
Yeah, different completely, but really nice.
Okay. So what has been your biggest ordeal as a photographer in the US? Have there been any cultural shock?
You see the way I speak now? You see the way I'm talking? I don't have an accent.
Okay.
I don't have an American accent, or I think I don't have an American accent. So, I mean, the moment you talk to somebody out there, they can tell where you're from by your name, by the way you sound. And it's not like a problem. It's not an ordeal, but like, it's just one thing that I feel once they just see you, they can just like, oh, you're Nigerian, and then you have to start explaining. You have to explain, oh yes, I am. If you're not working with a Nigerian client. But it's a good one. It's always like a great icebreaker because I don't like talking as much. So I open my mouth, I already have an icebreaker. And they're like, oh, you have an accent. Where's that from? Nigeria. And they're like, oh, yeah. We talk a little bit.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. When it comes to opportunities and competition, which would you say is more preferable? Nigerian market or the US market?
I'm not going to, like, the good thing is I can't speak so much in that one because I didn't necessarily like do photography like on a large scale in Nigeria. Because I was under like an umbrella. I was working with a company, so I didn't necessarily like do photography as a freelancer in Nigeria compared to like the US, where I'm like doing everything by myself or like with partners. So I really cannot tell you anything about that one.
So personally, do you think it's easier to make money as a photographer in the US as compared to Nigeria?
Maybe if you guys give me money now, I can tell you, but maybe not. I don't know. I would think it's the same, but I find that people are telling me it's not the same. I think it's the same. Again, I charge in dollars. I know some photographers in Nigeria charge in dollars too, so maybe it's easier in Nigeria. That's why they charge in dollars.
So I'm talking of the creative industry in the US and Nigeria, which is more structured, which is more organized. The one about the other. From the little you know about it.
Okay, yeah, I think over there for sure. Okay. This is not shit to anybody, or this is my camera. No shit to no creative or anything in Nigeria, but we do with time. Like, time is like a big thing over there, and we don't in Nigeria. I find that like it's something that creatives in Nigeria are starting to work on compared to like over there. Like, you don't play with time there. Like, once you're hired for a certain time, you should show up, and yeah, it's more structured basically. Yeah.
Okay, so if I got you correctly, you're saying the creative industry over there is more structured than here because of time.
Yeah, I like to think so. Like you can plan around a lot of things there. Your payment system, your scheduling. Again, I think everything is more flexible in Nigeria to shoot compared to shooting over there.
Okay.
I think again, because you can set up a shoot like very fast there. Over there, you need to maybe like get a permit to shoot in a building that you really like. But in Nigeria, if there's a building you really like and you know who you can call, you shoot there by evening if you find the building by 12 p.m. So flexibility versus structure, basically, that's what it is.
But I think I would disagree with you there because you made it sound easy, and I'm sure people watching us out there will think they will disagree with you as well because we have a lot of challenges shooting outdoor in Nigeria. We have touts to deal with, we have harassment from passerbys, we have a lot of things. So when it comes to that, I think I would disagree with you. What do you think?
I mean, that one there's that one, but then there's like you're shooting in like, so you want to shoot in like a proper like building, say maybe like a church, for instance. You can, let's even scrap that. You want to build a set from scratch. If you can find somebody that can build a set, in a day in Nigeria, you can shoot the next day. I'm not saying you cannot find over there. You'll find, but it will probably cost you more money, and just finding that person might just be like a big hassle. So you're not wrong, but then two truths can exist.
Okay, so let's discuss expectations and budgets. So how do clients differ? Nigerian clients versus the US clients, how do they differ when it comes to expectations and budgets?
I'll speak on weddings.
Okay.
It's different. Again, FX, dollars, naira. Yeah. But expectation-wise, you people are setting some unrealistic expectations these days. Okay. And they see pictures from Nigeria, they see like weddings from Nigeria, and they send it to us, and like, I'm telling you, okay, this wedding is great. Not like I can't take pictures like that,
okay,
but the decoration might not be like that. So the expectation sometimes is really hard to like manage. But then again, that's why we have like consultations with clients. We talk to them, and then we kind of like set their expectations, help them understand. Again, just educating the client from the point of meeting them to like letting them know, okay, this is possible. This is you dreaming, but it might be possible. Again, we're not just photographers or videographers anymore. I like to think we're also like problem solvers. So we think of like ways to make these things work for them, like find a middle ground. They want Z. If we can't go to Z, we'll at least get you to W.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so there's another very clear question I would like to ask. Mm-hmm. Do creatives in the US get more opportunities, or the also just as you guys
depends on what Nigeria. The opportunity. I think that there are more platforms for opportunities in the US where like freelancers get gigs. It might be on the low, but like there are opportunities. Like I don't know if things like over there now they're like groups like on Facebook, the Facebook groups. They're like apps where you can just sign up and get hired if you want to. There are things like that. So I think there are opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities if you're, again, let's say that thing where they tell you to niche down, don't be a generalist, all that arrangement. So like, if there's a niche for you, if you have a particular niche, there's always like an opportunity. But then I don't believe in niching down. Don't quote me. So yeah.
So in what ways do Nigerian photographers outshine the US photographers? In your opinion,
you people have time. You people have time. You have like people to like create stuff for you guys. You can be on set. I've seen people set, and I see like 15 people on set. And what are they doing? There's someone bringing flowers, there's somebody bringing water, there's all that. Not like we can't find that over there, but
It's costly.
yes, because if I'm working on a passion project now, I don't have a budget of 8,000 to put into a passion project. Because if I'm talking to a stylist, for instance, they have their own day rate. Because some people just go by day rate. Like if I want like BTS, or I want like a solid videographer, they have their own day rate as well. And then talking to a makeup artist, I'm talking to a stylist. At this point, we're already looking at 4,000, and then we're looking to like get like maybe like a nice studio that will contain all of us. Then there's the model again, because they have to get paid as well. So things like that. Not like we don't do collaborations, we do, but pet projects are more interesting. Like when I see on Instagram, like when I see you guys do like personal projects in Nigeria, it's like it feels like a full production. It feels like someone just dropped like maybe like 20k budget for you guys to just go and shoot. So things like that, that's like my own personal, like, it's not like a challenge, but like I wish sometimes I'm just like in Nigeria, like to shoot like that. 8 hours wedding, 6 hours wedding.
That's not possible in Nigeria.
Okay, so that's where our
when the clients booking for the whole day, you are talking of maybe 6 a.m. to like 11 p.m. sometimes.
Yeah, I know. So that's where we kind of like have a good balance. Not like we're not as creative, if that's what our first point look like. We are, but like on the other hand is time. Time is the thing that we charge for like heavily. So like I can shoot a 5 hours wedding and I get paid well, and I can do 8, I can do 10. I'm not just going to put in my contract and tell you a whole day. You're not seeing me for the whole day. I'm not coming to your hotel by 6 a.m. God forbid. I hope that never happens. So things like that.
Okay, so have you ever experienced any bias or challenges as an African photographer in the US? Probably racism, discrimination, stuff like that.
Racism, yes, not as a photographer though.
Okay.
Like in general, yes, but not as a photographer. As a photographer, I feel like if I thought anything, being Nigerian has opened more doors for me as a creative than anything, and that's why like I used to struggle with this identity for like the longest. Like I don't know if I want to go by Shay or Seymour. So like for the longest, I introduce myself. I'll go Seymour. Like you will not find that Shay anywhere. So now, not just now, but like I realized like every time you cannot hide it. Like you open your mouth, you say it factor comes out sometimes. So like these things would happen and they just know. So being Nigerian has opened more doors than anything.
Okay, thank you. So how do you stay ahead in such a competitive industry in the US? What strategies, what do you do differently to stay ahead?
I read, I watch like videos, I reach out to people that I know that are doing things that I want to do. Okay. So I talk to like, I have like mentors a lot. I have a lot of mentors and most of them don't even know they're my mentors. So I just talk to them, and I have some people who I consider mentors that are actually friends. So I talk to these people and I just pick their brains and like things that they're working on, how to be better at what I'm doing. And also always taking time to like do like personal project again, because that will also like refresh like your skill, I guess. And I take time from photography as well, completely. Like it used to be like something I would do every time. So now it's work, and I would completely not do anything photography maybe like for a month. I'm probably just gonna play ball, like no photography at all. Or like just go to the gallery, just do something different, like just cool. And at the end of the day, you find out these things play back or like show up in your work and things you do in general.
Okay, thank you. So if the Nigeria photography industry here can steal a trick from the US industry, what trick do you think, or what culture, or what style do you think we can bring to our own industry from the US industry?
I'll say the structure,
Okay.
the payment, the timing, the payment, like the hourly thing, the day rate. Where like if you're not hiring a photographer, there's no reason why a photographer should be shooting. I might be wrong again, but there's no reason why a photographer should be shooting portrait session for the old day, and they're just like you. It's like an old day shoot, but then their client is changing like 6 times, and then they're getting paid a fraction, and the payment is equivalent to a 1 loop. They charge like for like maybe like a 4 loop. They're like, oh, my client is doing a makeup for 3 hours, and I've been waiting. I'm like, so timing basically, if they can steal in, I'll say like the timing, the time structure, and payment system.
Okay, thank you. So I'm trying to relocate that. What advice would you give to that person?
Know at least 80% of what you want to do before you leave. At least have an idea of the kind of photography you want to do. Because it's a very big market and there are a lot of people doing like a lot of things. So a photographer who's leaving Nigeria who's already like skilled, like solid photographer, don't travel and then now you're figuring out if you want to be a maternity photographer or you want to be a newborn photographer. Figure that one out before you leave. And then when you're there, because you're already great at it in Nigeria, by the time you're there, you already know, oh, now I'm a maternity photographer or I'm a portrait photographer. Yeah, that would save you time. And again, if they're confused as to maybe they're going to make money in every kind of photography in America, I think they make enough money. Like if you're taking pictures, events, you make money. If you're doing maternity alone, you make money. People just have different structures for their businesses. Again, understand business before you leave. That one for sure. Don't just come as a creative. Come as a businessman or woman that is a creative, basically.
Thank you so much, Sheyi.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for enlightening us, for sharing with us, and for granting my request for the show.
Come on.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
For sure.
So,
nice.
Photography isn't about just snapping pictures. It is about adapting, hustling, and standing out. Whether you're in Nigeria or in the US, the game is the game. Know your craft, own your craft, know your market, and keep evolving. Over to you guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this episode.